Hello everybody. As promised in the previous video, we have Rebel Hard Coffee. I've seen them on Facebook and wondered where to buy them. I found them at Target. The Target in Albuquerque had alcohol for a while and then they didn't, and they probably have started again because apparently Target is getting a remodel. So they're redoing. So they're probably bringing back a lot of things that they had before. So here we go with a pumpkin spice hard latte. Let's give this a try. Let's see, where are they made? They are made in Neenah, Wisconsin. So basically, it's entirely possible that they are hard to get. Although I have seen them on, like I said, Facebook. It says 12 Fives Hard Coffee Limited Edition Pumpkin Spice. Okay. A new flavor. It's a new flavor too. Look at the ABV. It says malt. Oh, it's a malt beverage with natural flavors and 100% Arabica coffee. 5 ABV. So it is definitely hard. Hopefully this is better than the last pumpkin coffee one we did. It was drinkable, but it was not. That was that nitro one that I did. It says drink different. For those who seek experience over ordinary, 12 Fives Rebel satisfies the senses with the spirit to keep things social, dangerously delicious, with a creamy blend of Colombian coffee and indulgent flavors that take you to the fringes of the extraordinary. There's a little rebel in all of us. And of course, I decided because of that, I'm using the Left Hand Brewing Wake Up Dead Imperial Stout glass because it says, sometimes you're not in the mood for what everyone else is having. And as you've seen from a lot of the beer and alcohol reviews I've done on here, they're pretty much drinks for when you're not in the mood for what everyone else is having, because I try to find the unique and the unusual as much as possible to stick with the theme of my channel. And occasionally I try to find unusual snacks, hence we've got the hot cocoa candy canes and the thin mint candy canes as well, and well, the cinnamon churro cotton candy, which I will try in a little bit. I did see at the Dollar Tree the Voodoo Dill Gator chips. It said natural flavor, which means, I'm assuming that means natural alligator. I do not want to try alligator, so I'm not trying those. But if you ever do try them, let me know how they are, because I'm not going to eat alligator. Sorry. Not doing it, honey. Get this pour. Yeah, it's got a nice latte color to it. Milk. Creamy. And again, I might save the container to do some coffee or hard liquor, beer artwork for my abode, my apartment. I've got a round top for a candle again, like I did with the one with the, is it fire department coffee? I made that sticker into a coaster, covered it with clear. I've got another wooden one. Like I said, I want to put something round on it, but I'm not sure because this one you won't be able to tell it's pumpkin, except for maybe the color. We'll think of something. Definitely better than one of the last ones I had. I have done a couple pumpkin on here, but out of the hard coffee flavored ones, this is the best one so far. Because it's more like drinking, it's like drinking, not a Starbucks, but one of the lattes you buy in the bottle. That's what it reminds me of. Sorry, startle. My door's not locked and it's windy outside, so you can hear my door clicking slightly and other people's doors clicking. Anyway, so yes, like I said, it tastes like a latte out of a bottle. And because it's a malt liquor, as opposed to an IPA or a stout, the malt blends in much better with the coffee. So you're tasting the coffee, you're not tasting the malt, but it's there because you've got the 5 ABV, and that's where the ABV is coming from. Yeah, it's not heavy. It's very sessionable. You could kick back and drink these with some friends. Yeah, if I had a fireplace, I would be in front of it right now with this, watching Doctor Who, with a bowl of soup or a grilled cheese sandwich or something, because this is nice. The first time I've had, coffee ales, coffee stouts, this is the first time I've had a hard coffee. So this is basically another animal entirely. So you can't really, so technically it's apples to oranges. Because I've tried hard seltzers as opposed to beers, and again, you can't compare them to either. It's all different creatures. But this has got me on the journey now of looking for more hard coffee. I will see what else Target has in the way of Rebel, and hopefully I can start getting brave again and start driving around. I was brave for a while, like I said, in Albuquerque, and then certain things triggered, I made the mistake of letting things trigger my anxiety. I'm like, ugh, and didn't get around as much as I could have or should have. But I have to control that and get that beast caged, because living on a frontage road it's similar to where I lived before on Tramway and whatever that one was again, I forget, on the way up into the East Mountains. Only this is a lot more dangerous. This is more like it's kind of like living in Maryland when the boys and I lived in the townhouse with their dad. You have to get on more highways to get places. And that's kind of unnerving. So I'm going to try to find ways around that I don't have to do that. There's quite literally a Kohl's in my backyard. I got the apartment here. I go that way. And I can literally, if there weren't weeds there, I could literally walk into the parking lot at Kohl's. It's several feet. I wouldn't want to do it to go shopping. I could walk it. It's probably a couple miles. It would be a very tiring walk, but it is doable. But if I wanted to go shopping, I wouldn't recommend it. So I have to figure out how to get to that. It's 0.3 miles from my apartment, because look, 0.3 that way. But to drive there is going to be a whole other beast entirely. So there are stores around here that I want to get to. There are stores that were just literally I could get on a tramway and go anywhere I wanted and get to those places. Now it's going to be a little bit more work. So I've got to work on my anxiety, work on being a lot more brave, so that I'm not just being housebound and doing things from the apartment. However, on the upside, I am going to be spending a lot more time on Etsy. So you will, because of the way this situation is set up, till I can get my legs, sea legs as it were. I will endeavor to do a little bit more on Etsy and some of the other small artists I can find online after the holidays. I do have a shopping curtain coming from Specimens. Like I said, it's a bat shower curtain. You will see that as soon as I get that out. I will unwrap that here. So I will be doing a lot. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Do a lot more shopping on Etsy, basically, and some other small artists as well. In a nutshell, first time I've had a hard coffee that I know of. It's exactly like a latte from a bottle or a can. It's got the cream, the pumpkin spice, all the things of pumpkin. It's pumpkin latte. No offense to Starbucks, but this tastes, with or without the alcohol, this tastes better than a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. Hands down, better than Starbucks. It doesn't. Starbucks has that dark roast, slightly charred, burnt flavor to it. This does not. This is perfect. You can taste the pumpkin, you can taste the spice. On this one, because I like pumpkin, it's more pumpkin forward and with a hint of spice up front, and then it mellows out toward the back end. And the back side, you taste mostly just the pumpkin. But up front, it's mostly the pumpkin with the spice, and you can't taste the alcohol at all because the malt is woven in nicely with the cream and the coffee. So it is what it says it is. It's a hard latte. It's a hard coffee. It's coffee first, hard second. And I highly recommend it. So if you can find it, please get it. And I think I already wrapped this up once, so I'll let you guys go. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.